Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Thank you guys for joining this live. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. I hope you guys are eating good over there in the neighborhood, honey, and staying cool in this damn heat because, baby, it is hot. All right, so this is our 4th of July weekend. We've got some topics that we need to run through. Let me go ahead and speak to everyone. I see Mary Giles in the building this morning. Hey, Mary. Hey, Mary. And everybody else coming in. Please don't forget to tap on that like button for me if you can. All right. Thank you, Mary, and everyone for being here. Let's go ahead and jump into our topics. Everything said in this video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. I see you, Kim Jones. I see you, Brown Eyes. Thank y'all for being here. Let's jump on in. What up, Mellow Man? Mellow Man said, hey, Rails, what's up? Let's jump in, okay? Let's jump on in. I see you guys coming in. All right, let's get into the Chrisean and Kemp saga, honey. Kemp vows to call CPS on Chrisean Rock after getting her IG accounts deleted. So Chrisean, baby, you got Kemp on Demon Time, and she about to call the peoples. Now, y'all know Chrisean already had somebody calling her ass for having baby Chrisean out there on the beach unattended in that damn stroller. All right, so now Kemp is saying she's getting ready to call CPS on Chrisean for having 2 of her IG accounts shut down after Tia cussed her out for playing on her damn phone. So let's get into what Tia had to say.
My Instagram page is taken. We finna be back like it ain't never. We finna be back like we ain't never left. Where's my other phone at? Oh. What the weather like over here in New York City? I know it's been hot. Said he told me it's been hot as I don't know what. If it go over here and turn up, man. The Rock Tar got my Instagram, both of them. She done paid somebody to take both of my Instagram pages. That's how you know she touched. But we gonna save Junior. Justice Karani. I'm finna be a police like Charleston White. I'm finna go buy me a badge. Yeah, I'm finna go buy me a badge. DeAndre, I'm finna tell him I could. I'm finna tell him right now. I'm finna tell my manager, my get online, order me a badge. I'm finna get a badge. I'm finna snitch. No, I'm dead serious. I ain't playing with nobody no more, boy. I'm telling on everybody. My Instagram page is taken. We finna be back like it ain't never. We finna be back like we ain't never left. Where's my other phone at? Oh. What the weather like over here in New York City? I know it's been hot. Said he told me it's been hot as I don't know what. If it go over here and turn up, man. The Rock Tar got my Instagram, both of them. She done paid somebody to take both of my Instagram pages. That's how you know she touched. But we gonna save Junior. Justice Karani. I'm finna be a police like Charleston White. I'm finna go buy me a badge. Yeah, I'm finna go buy me a badge. DeAndre, I'm finna tell him I could. I'm finna tell him right now. I'm finna tell my manager, my get online, order me a badge. I'm finna get a badge. I'm finna snitch. No, I'm dead serious. I ain't playing with nobody no more, boy. I'm telling on everybody. My Instagram page.
So y'all see that Chrisean pissed off Kemp, honey, for getting her 2 of her Instagram pages shut down. Y'all know Kemp, honey, she been making her money on social media and Chrisean, and went over there and got this lady's pages taken down, and they made threats to her telling her she can't come to California or else. And of course, now that I told you guys that CPS have already been called by multiple people that spotted Chrisean out in California on the beach with Chrisean Jr. at 3 o'clock in the morning. So there are multiple reports that have gone into CPS, and now Kemp has said that she's getting ready to get justice for Ronnie, which is the guy alleged to have been Chrisean Rock's baby daddy that was murked, as they call it, honey, the street lingo, aka taken out, powed a few months ago. So now Tia has said that she is going to be reporting Chrisean Rock's parenting to CPS. Okay, so we're gonna keep you guys updated on that because y'all know Tia gonna come back and talk a little mess. All right, so I don't know, Chrisean, baby, you might want to stand down. Okay, you might want to stand on down, honey, because Tia Kemp is on demon time. All right. Now, y'all remember when Tia Kemp was saying that Chrisean kept blowing up her phone and at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning threatening her? Chrisean went live to say Tia Kemp was capping and that was not her calling and playing on her phone. Tia Kemp has responded. So while we're talking about that, let's go ahead and play that as well. So we got to get all of that child cleared up. Because, baby, I am tired of these two fighting just a little bit. It's still entertaining a bit, but I'm ready to move on past Tia and Chrisean because they are back and forth every day now. Let's get into it. Let's go. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk.
I'll show y'all. Played on my phone last night. Some more. Look at that. See that? Unknown. See the numbers? 1:38 a.m. You see? So now both of my Instagram pages gone. We know that's her. We know she done paid somebody to get my Instagram pages shut down. We spend your money on me because I ain't gonna spend a dime on you. I ain't gotta spend a dime on you. The clerk of courts ain't gonna cost nothing to go down there and file some papers and charges on your mother, bro. Keep playing. I was off your. I really feel sorry for you. Because all that they sending me by Save Junior, you gonna be locked up soon. They gonna take your baby soon. I hate to say it, but I'll show y'all. Played on my phone last night. Some more. Look at that. See that? Unknown. See the numbers? 1:38 a.m. You see? So now both of my Instagram pages gone. We know that's her. We know she done paid somebody to get my Instagram pages shut down. We spend your money on me because I ain't gonna spend a dime on you. I ain't gotta spend a dime on you. The clerk of courts ain't gonna cost nothing to go down there and file some papers and charges on your mother, bro. Keep playing. I was off your. I really feel sorry for you. Because all that they sending me by Save Junior, you gonna be locked up soon. They gonna take your baby soon. I hate to say it, but I'll show you
soon. She really about to be coming after Tia now. Damn. So y'all see what's going on here. Tia is mad because her pages are gone. It's a hot mess. It is a hot mess. I really hope they figure this out. I don't see it getting any better. Chrisean is upset because Tia is getting the best of her. But hey, that's just the way it goes. Okay, that's just the way it goes. Damn. Give me a second, y'all. All right. So let's continue. Y'all see that? Let's continue on, honey. So let's get into this Texas news. Prayers for Texas, honey. Now, let's go ahead and share. Y'all know they're having some flooding. All my Texas people, anyone that live in Texas, if you are affected by this, prayers, honey, prayers. Y'all evacuate if you can. Not everybody can evacuate. It does cost money to evacuate. I know it's easy. A lot of people say they should just evacuate. You gotta have money to evacuate, okay? Everybody cannot just up and leave and move somewhere else or go somewhere else for any span of time. All right. Y'all see here, Houston officials say that 43 people are confirmed unalive and 19 girls are presumed missing after a devastating flood swept through a Christian summer camp near Hunt, Texas. It says that the camp was completely destroyed. A helicopter landed and started taking people away. Let's go ahead and play this so y'all can see, because my Lord.
Right now, we know 19 people from the Houston area are among those who are missing. This is video tonight from a vigil held at Sinclair Elementary. Greta Toronzo is one of the missing campers from Camp Mystic. She's a student at Sinclair. We've also confirmed the first Houston area death, 39-year-old John Burgess of Liberty. His family tells us his wife and 2 sons are still unaccounted for. ABC 13's Luke Jones is live in our newsroom tonight with the latest on the local losses. Luke?
Yeah, Julia Burgess, 5-year-old Jack, and 1-year-old James still missing tonight. They have an older sister who survived the floods and is now back home, relatives confirm, as more than a dozen other Houston area families wait anxiously for word of their loved ones. Search teams combing the ruins of Camp Mystic, where 27 missing girls were last seen. A Kincaid third grader and recent Kincaid grad among them. Also, these 3 Houston area girls, Lainey Landry, Kellyanne Lytle, and Greta Toronzo.
Right now, we know 19 people from the Houston area are among those who are missing. This is video tonight from a vigil held at Sinclair Elementary. Greta Toronzo is one of the missing campers from Camp Mystic. She's a student at Sinclair. We've also confirmed the first Houston area death, 39-year-old John Burgess of Liberty. His family tells us his wife and 2 sons are still unaccounted for. ABC 13's Luke Jones is live in our newsroom tonight with the latest on the local losses. Luke?
Yeah, Julia Burgess, 5-year-old Jack, and 1-year-old James still missing tonight. They have an older sister who survived the floods and is now back home, relatives confirm, as more than a dozen other Houston area families wait anxiously for word of their loved ones. Search teams combing the ruins of Camp Mystic, where 27 missing girls were last seen. A Kincaid third grader and recent Kincaid grad among them. Also, these 3 Houston area girls, Lainey Landry, Kellyanne Lytle, and Greta Toronzo.
Right now, we know 19 people from the Houston area are among those who are missing. This is video.
Yeah, that's sad. That is sad. So it says that the devastating news is bad. So the Houston officials say that 43 people are confirmed unalive and 19 girls are presumed missing after a historic flood swept through a Christian summer camp and part of Texas this weekend. It says that out of 43 bodies, 28 are adults and 15 are children. Now, Kerr County Sheriff Larry Letha spoke during a press conference calling the flood unlike anything we've seen in decades. Now, according to reports, 39-year-old John Burgess has also been confirmed unalive. His wife, Julia, and their 2 sons, James, who is 5, and Jack, who is 1 year old, are still missing. Also, officials have confirmed that 10-year-old camper Greta Toronzo is among the latest girls that are missing. Now, officials say that 19 missing girls attended the Camp Mystic, a popular all-girls Christian retreat near Hunt, Texas. Now, according to ABC 13, the flooding began after hours of heavy rain caused by, Guadalupe River to rise rapidly, washing away the campsite cars and cabins. Now, families and campers were forced to climb trees and the roof, while others didn't make it to safety. 13-year-old survivor Eleanor Lester recalled the experience, saying that the camp was completely destroyed. A helicopter landed and started taking people away, and they said it was very scary. Now, rescue teams are still working around the clock to find the victims, but dangerous currents and debris are slowing down their search. Now, according to WSJ, the camp director also lost his life trying to save campers. They said the neighbors, the search is still going on, and that they're hoping that there are more survivors. That is very sad news. Okay, let's see what else they have.
Lainey Landry, Kellyanne Lytle, and Greta Toronzo. Susan Klein, visiting the Kerrville area from Houston, marveling at how quickly the Guadalupe River rose.
I'm going to cry because it's horrible. I'm standing 10 minutes from where we were 24 hours ago with the kids, swimming, having fun, and it's gone. It's all gone.
Also gone, Rob and Melissa Kamen from Atascocita. They were last seen at an Ingram, Texas RV park. Missing from that same RV park, Kingwood Park High School teacher Jeff Wilson, his wife Amber, and their 12-year-old son Shiloh. Tonight, the search continues for them and for so many others. This hour, we've been able to confirm 19 people missing from the Houston area. It's a number that continues to change by the hour as we get more information. Live in the newsroom, Luke Jones, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.
All right, so y'all heard it there. I've been seeing some other places flooding in Texas. Again, all my Texas people, if you guys are watching this morning or you guys are under the sound of my voice, prayers to you guys. Please get to safety, okay? Please, please, please get to safety. If you can evacuate, please do so. If not, then please be safe where you are, okay? All right, let's move on, honey. So there's an ex-bodyguard. I found this. An ex-bodyguard is speaking out on Beyonce and Jay-Z, saying that their marriage is not out of love, that it's more so out of business. And he's calling out some things about Beyonce and Jay-Z. I found this. I said, I'm going to share this because, child, this right here is juicy. Y'all know we love a little mess and a little juice over here. Let's get into it, honey. All right, so let's get into it. Beyonce's ex-bodyguard is silenced after exposing her and Jay-Z. I think he was served a cease and desist after this video, but baby, it's already out there now. Let's go.
I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got where you are, how you stepped on many people. Beyonce, how you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career because she said something about you. That's how hateful you guys are. How you step on anybody to stay on the top. So remember, your relationship was a business relationship, financial, to get to the top, to become billionaires. No love there. See, what's done in the dark will definitely come in the light. Keep your threats up. I'm here today, and what I got to say, I'm gonna say it. So don't make idle threats to me. Say I ain't Biggie. Say I ain't Beanie Siegels. I ain't Freeway. How you wrote all them off the minute they did for you to get you to the top. All them writing for you, and then the minute you get a little taste of success, you wrote them off. You just totally said, I don't know him. Remember, all the receipts, all the proof, old school footage.
Y'all hear that? He calling them out, child.
I know so.
I looked up another post related to this, and it's saying this person was served a cease and desist by Jay-Z and Beyonce. So he's not able to speak on them anymore after he put this video out about Jay-Z possibly having something to also do with Biggie and Beanie Siegel and all these other people who kind of fell in the industry, and how Beyonce tried to destroy Carrie Hilson's career because she spoke up and said something about her. There were also rumors out there about Beyonce and Jay-Z maybe having something to do with Aaliyah not being here. I don't know how true that is. Y'all know we hear a lot of things and rumors in the industry, but this guy was actually an ex-bodyguard of Beyonce and Jay-Z, and he chose to spoke up, and they've now silenced him by way of by way of signing an NDA. Okay. So we'll see what comes of this, because y'all know, child, Jay-Z and Beyonce, they got a little power and money. I know what comes power. Also, when you have money, also comes power. Look at Diddy. Who'd have known his ass would have Diddy bop his way up out of all them charges. But hey, we'll keep our ears to the streets on that. All right, moving right along. A Charlotte man is on trial, you guys, for fatally pow-powing his boyfriend. Now listen to the details of this situation, because this bitch is absolutely crazy. I don't know anybody this crazy to unalive somebody and do this. Listen to this. All right, Hollywood Unlocked. Thank you for the news, honey.
A Charlotte man is on trial, charged with killing his boyfriend in 2021. The first witness took the stand today with testimony unlike anything we've heard before. We want to warn you, it is disturbing.
She says she got into a friend's car and discovered a body in the passenger seat. It all started in Gastonia and ended in Steel Creek. Gaston County reporter Ken Lemon had the only camera in the courtroom today, and he joins us now live. Ken?
Taj Wall's attorney says that this was self-defense, that Taj Wall's boyfriend attacked him the day of the shooting. Or prosecutors say that the victim was walking away from an argument when Wall shot him in the head twice. Sky Spence Parker was the first witness on the stand and described herself in the back seat of this car with the dead body.
I really just wanted to get out of the car, just say whatever I needed to say to get out.
She was walking in her Steel Creek community in May of 2021. Her high school friend Taj Wall saw her and asked if she wanted a ride. She said Wall told her he just got out of a bad relationship.
I remember him saying, yes, I killed him, and he lifts the purple blanket up.
She saw the head of a stranger, Melvin Harper of Gastonia.
Did he appear upset? No. Crying? No. Scared? No. Panicked? No.
In fact, prosecutors say before that encounter, Taj Wall drove around in Melvin Harper's car for 6 hours with Harper's body in the passenger seat. This started, they say, when the two men got into an argument at Harper's house on Weldon Street in Gastonia. Prosecutors say Harper went to his car to avoid an argument, but Wall stopped him in the driver's seat and shot him in the head.
2 shots is first-degree murder.
Wall's attorney said Harper often abused Wall.
Festered in domestic violence.
He said Harper was known to keep a gun, and it was in the car.
And when he reached for his gun, Taj shot him.
Well, prosecutors say the evidence in this case doesn't support the claim of self-defense. A second witness to take the stand said that Hall came to him right after the shooting and also showed him the body. He said Hall didn't appear to be scared, but the look on his face was frightening. Live at the Gaston County Courthouse in Gastonia, I'm Ken Lemon, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Ken, thank you.
A Charlotte man is on trial charged with killing his boyfriend in 2021.
And then stop and pick somebody up like it's just nothing. Like, was he in some type of state of shock, or did he just not give a damn? Because how do you unalive somebody and driving around that long for 6 hours in the car with said person in the passenger seat, and then you stop and pick up somebody that you recognize and lift the cover up and show said person what you've done, as if they're supposed to be like not bothered by the fact that you're riding around like this? This is crazy. He needs to be under the jail. Because I mean, seriously, and I get it, the whole DV situation, yes, but when you stay in situations like that, it's bound to escalate. And if that's been going on for quite some time, then, and I'm not blaming the person that he pow, and I'm not blaming him, but what I am saying is when you're in situations like this, get far away from that, because you never know when it can escalate to a situation to where someone will be hurt very badly or unalived. Okay, now you get ready to spend the rest of your life in prison, staying in a situation that was detrimental to you, and now you've wound up taking someone's life in exchange for that. So that goes for anybody. If you're in any type of DV situation, get out of that, because there's nothing good coming from that. Before you're put into a situation to where your life is on the line and you spend the rest of your life in prison for trying to love somebody who you shouldn't have been with in the first place. It's called unequally yoked. That's what it's called. And you have to understand and realize the signs of abuse. If there's a lot of raising of the voice, this person talking loud to you, running up in your face, putting a finger in your face, or even putting hands on you, okay? There are many different ways that a person can be abusive towards you. It can be financial abuse, get mad, run to the bank, take all the money out, threatening you, all types of things. Okay, text messaging you. If a person is calling you 50 or more times back to back, that's abuse as well. You got to learn the signs and you got to learn the red flags. And when you see those, then you act accordingly. And that means get the hell away from those people, because they're not for you. All right. Don't risk your freedom or your life for somebody trying to be in love. All right. I don't know who I'm talking to, but let's continue. All right. Take my trigger warning banner down, because I had to put that up, and I ain't want nobody to be triggered in here behind that. Because listen, let's move on. What's my next topic? Oh, all right. So this is my final topic. All right. So it seems that Funky Dineva wants to get TGIF back up. Y'all remember TGIF that was up on YouTube with Claudia Jordan and their panel, Al Reynolds. Y'all remember with Funky Dineva. So now Funky got very, very almost emotional. And so did Claudia Jordan at some event that they had with, shout out to Oliver Twist. I love him down. He is so crazy. But they were at some type of event, and this was recorded. Let me go ahead and share. Shout out to Oliver, because that's why I saw it. All right. And so Funky is begging Claudia Jordan to get TGIF back on. All right. So let's see what they got to say. Do y'all want to see TGIF come back on YouTube? Well, you guys, I watched a few episodes or so. It was a pretty good show at one point before everybody fell out. Y'all know they had Amon Wiggins on there, and things just kind of went left a little bit. They had a few people on filling in. But yeah, let's get into what they had to say.
Clips from TGIF, like where is the leg popped up, and go on to the next thing, Claudia popped up, and I was like, fuck, like we had like, oh my god. And I thought about it. I said, I ain't really got no issue with that lady. Like I don't like. yeah, there were certain things I didn't like, and I'm sure she can say the same thing about me. I was like, but bitch, Claudia was a good motherfucking time. Claudia was a good time. I want to work with you again. We had lightning in the bottle. We just fucking did. The space is there for us. Maybe Iyanla need to come in and sit down with all of us. I don't want no niggas involved. But here is what I'm saying out loud and in color. I want a deal where all of us come in equal pay, equal say so, neutral producers. We will work again if you're open to it.
We love it.
Thank you for that. I just want people around me to work and make money. And I really hated when it fakes went left because I just think I always get blamed for everything. And I always loved your personality. I love signing on. And who cares if I didn't get along with someone else? That had nothing to do with me and you. Correct. And I think I got a lot of that. And it really hurt my heart too. And like, there's no way in hell that something that it's global, you guys.
Yeah, UK people, Africa people.
Africans, South Africans, Europeans, like I still to this day get asked about it. So I'm glad you reached out. I always wanted to know.
Some professional differences, but it was never that deep to the point where I hate that bitch. Like, I quit before it got far. I just left.
You know that nothing to do with you quitting.
So directly out of my mouth to your ears, Claudia Jordan is not the direct reason. Well, I quit over $250. I didn't feel appreciated by Fox, so them hoes wouldn't even give me no goddamn. I said, if you won't give me the $250, can I have some health insurance? And you got on Twitter, it was like, a bitch, get it from SAG. You did? No, I wanted it from them hoes. But nevertheless, let's build, fuck it. You from Tasha K, post this, bitch. Positive. I want to work with you again.
I do too.
And let's do it again and again and again and again. You want some of that? You want some clips from T?
What do y'all think about that? Funky, of course, I feel like he was kind of feeling himself a little bit when that whole situation went down. Of course, you know, he was making really good money on YouTube as a YouTuber, but he was also making good money on TGIF as well. And he wanted more money. He solicited more money and they refused to do that. According to him, he says with only $250 more that he was asking for, and they decided they didn't want to do it. So he decided that he was going to go back to his YouTube channel and he quit the show. And he talked a whole lot of shit on his way out the door. I don't need y'all. I'll never come back to this motherfucker again, etc., etc. But now here he is seen in this video, like damn near in tears with Claudia, kissing her and kissing up on her, saying, hey, let's go back to this show again. And the people are looking like, huh? Now, I know people have moments. People do have moments. People get mad and say things when they're mad because they can't have what they want, but it's how he did it. Like, I don't need this. I can go to my YouTube channel and I make more than y'all anyway, just on my YouTube alone. Like, he was on that. Funky was very, very nasty with what he had to say on his way out. And Claudia was just like, well, damn, it's, you know, what you want me to do? So now his apology now says that let's all of us come back with equal pay and equal this and equal that. Well, if Claudia is the boss over there, I wouldn't think that you would get paid the same amount that she would get paid. So if it was an issue of pay, and nobody is above negotiating their pay. That's what you're supposed to do on a job. If you're working on a job, you should negotiate your pay, but do it in a way that's tasteful. And not in a way to where you feel like everybody got to kiss your ass and that you're better than everybody. And I can just go over here and I can still do this and still have my lifestyle and do what I want to do. And y'all hoes just stay over there and y'all struggling. It's the way he presented it that made people side eye him. And like I said, he does have a huge following of people who still love and support him. But I thought it was very distasteful how he left and how he broke up the show. And everybody else that they tried to put in his seat after that, it wasn't right. It wasn't right. It didn't fit. It felt uncomfortable. And you could tell it was an elephant in the room after the fact. Okay. So I don't know if they're going to get the show back together. I don't know if this is just them extending this olive branch to one another to say, hey, we can move past this. I don't know if Claudia wants to work with him again, but they did hug it out, as you guys can see, and move forward. I mean, that's the only thing you can do now is move forward. If they get it back, we'll see what happens. If it'll still have that same umph that it had before when they were on the show. If they're going to keep Al Reynolds, because I know Funky and Al Reynolds are very, very good friends. They still hang out. We'll see what happens, because it was a pretty good fit with the three of them. But I don't know. We will see. I think Funky, he got to tone it down on the little attitude just a little bit, and not have such a this entitlement. We'll call it that. We'll call it a little entitlement, and feeling like you're better than everybody else on the panel. And yes, you do have a great show over there on YouTube. He's got a lot of followers, and that's great. But don't forget where you came from, because just the way that you built yourself up and became who you are on that, people will not support you, and you will have to be somewhere that you don't want to be in order to make ends meet. Okay. So, but yeah, let's watch how we move. Let's watch how we move and or talk and handle people when we're dealing with certain people, because hey, it can ultimately destroy you in the end. All right. But that's it, and that's all. What y'all say? Work with him. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys would love to see TGIF come back. Put a 2 in the chat if it's a hell no for you. Put a 2 if it's a hell no for you. Put a 1 if you guys would love to see them try to rekindle this TGIF show with Funky, Dineva, Claudia, Jordan, and Al Reynolds, okay? Because those were the original cast of the show in the first damn place. Put a 1 if you would love to see the show come back. Put a 2 if it's a hell no for you. I see a lot of 2s. I see 1. Brianna said 1. Okay. And you guys can, hey, vote truthfully however you want to. Nobody's going to be attacked. Nobody's going to be, nobody's going to be talked down on because you voted how you want to. Hey, vote however you want to vote. Nobody's going to be disrespected in any way, shape, or form because you voted differently than everybody else. All right. It said without Funky, he quit. Yeah, he did quit. He did quit the show. I see Chef saying it's a 1 for me. Okay. All right. Somebody said they wanted without Funky because he quit. Somebody said unprofessional. Yes, Funky is. Yes, said 3 replace Funky. So they said bring it back, but replace Funky. Okay. They said that, however, not that format. Okay, I feel you, Chef, on that. Mellow Man said 1. All right. I feel y'all. Okay. But that's what had happened. Okay. This is our Sunday quick pop in. I'm gonna try to pop back in on you guys a little bit later with more news I know you guys can use. Please have a wonderful Sunday. Okay. Please have a wonderful Sunday. I'm over here cooking and cleaning and doing some things, child. But I will pop back in on you guys and tap back in with some more information and new news and topics for you guys. Okay. Thank y'all so much for stopping by and supporting the channel. I saw Girl What's the Tea here. Schoolboy's here. Thank you, Chef Don for being here. Do we have any more? Do we have any more content creators in here? Do we have any more? Purple Unicorn, if you're here, love, thanks for being here. I know she's usually here. Simple Mom Family TV, if you're here, love, thanks for being here as well. Those are my usuals, okay? Those are my usuals. Thank you to my mods, Belle Wilson, KBR, Tyra, Scorpio Miss. Thank you to my backup mods, Sweet Essence. Thank you, True TV Podcast, and Rose Armstead. Thank you guys so much, all right, for doing an awesome job of keeping the trolling down, all right? If nothing else, honey, we're going to get out of here. Please don't forget to tap on that like button if you didn't do it on your way in. It's okay. Do it on your way out, all right? And let's get out of here. Bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.